Okay, so have you ever hit a ceiling in your business where you are working literally harder than ever, but the results just don't seem to scale with your effort? That's usually not a business problem, it is a leverage problem, and I see it all the time. So the key to breaking through is knowing which kind of leverage you actually need. Is it personal or professional? So I like to break it down into two categories because here's the truth. Most entrepreneurs don't fail from lack of hustle. They fail because they're solving the wrong problems and trying to do everything on their own. So professional leverage is what most people think of first. It's hiring talent, building systems, delegating tasks, creating automation that scales your time and income. And it's the structure that the team, the tools, and what workflows that ultimately allow your business to operate without your constant involvement. So let me explain personal leverage. Personal leverage, on the other hand, is about mindset, boundaries, habits, self-leadership, and even personal help around the house. It's the ability to make clear decisions, protect your energy, and stay focused on what actually moves the needle, not what simply fills the calendar. So one without the other will eventually collapse. So professional leverage without personal boundaries leads to burnout, and personal growth without operational system leads to what I've seen is chaos. So every entrepreneur will face a point where they have to decide, do I need more help? Or do I need to ultimately put myself first? So if you're constantly saying, I just need a better assistant, a better CRM, a better marketing strategy, but you're still waking up exhausted and unclear, you don't need more professional leverage. You may need more personal leverage. So that means building capacity, managing your mindset, your time, and your focus so you can handle the success you're trying to create. But if you've done the personal work and you're still drowning in the tasks, managing people or trying to do it all yourself, then you've likely hit like the limit of the personal effort and it's time to create the professional systems. So here's how to tell which type of leverage you need most right now. So I want you to ask yourself these three questions. First, am I consistently overwhelmed or underutilized? So if you're consistently overwhelmed, you likely need professional leverage. Better systems, clear delegation, more automation. If you're underutilized, you may need personal leverage. So a mindset restart, new goals, stronger accountability, help at home. Second, where is the friction showing up most in your schedule? If your calendar feels like chaos, you again will need operational leverage. If your thoughts feel chaotic, you may need emotional and strategic clarity first. And then lastly, would hiring help fix the problem or just delay it? So if you can't clearly define what someone would own or measure, hiring won't solve your issues. That's a personal leverage gap. Clarity and leadership need to come first. The goal is to align your internal capacity with your external support. So when those two rise together, you stop ultimately hitting those ceilings. The most successful leaders don't separate personal and professional. They build both leverage simultaneously. They invest in, for instance, good coaching and systems. They read leadership books and hire operational directors. They protect their mornings and their meeting times because you can't scale what isn't stable and you can't sustain what isn't systematized. So when your personal growth fuels your professional structure, you literally become unstoppable. So here is your challenge this week. Audit your leverage and ultimately ask yourself, do you need to elevate your systems or strengthen yourself and your leadership? Because when you identify the right kind of leverage to build next, you don't just grow faster, you grow freer. And that's the ultimate goal. A business that scales sustainably because you did the work first.